Hey everyone, Naeem Hakeem, aka Noodles Creates here. And my city's public library recently had a comic expo down at the main location where they had an art competition, and my piece got accepted and placed. The prompt was heroes and villains, so why not use this as an opportunity to make a variant cover of John Roach? I'll go over that at the end, but beforehand, I want to talk about the expo and all it had to offer. Walking up to the main library is always a sight to see. They have food trucks and vendors out with tasty snacks. Once you enter the lobby, you met with plenty of comic fans, booths, and a few cosplayers just walking around. The main banner and schedule are located here too. And we had a special guest, voice actor Chris Parnell. I'll get to his section of the event shortly. Towards the artist alley, there was a gaming tournament happening. They were playing Smash, and it was Falcon versus Falcon. And Falcon won, of course. They're lucky I didn't enter because Toon Link would have had something to say. Okay, quick tangent, but I made a mistake and the footage of me at the artist alley got deleted when I transferred the video files to my computer. But I did want to shout out my buddies at the Mid-South Cartoon Association for showing up strong and having multiple booths with some amazing art. Proud to be part of the same group as them. During Chris's talk, he dropped some gems about being a voice actor, like making sure you had your own voice and character through your performance. It's pretty much acting, but only with your voice. You have to make it unique and make it make sense. Which dove into explaining how when you become good enough with your character and become in tune, the writers start writing to your strengths. And through your performance, you're able to kind of tailor how your character grows throughout the show. It's like a butterfly effect in terms of storytelling.
Well, when you start doing a show, you usually have to audition for it, which I did for Archer, which I did for Rick and Morty. And the more the writers know your voice, learn your voice, not just your physical voice, but your sort of personality and what you bring to it, the more they, can adjust to that. And then a great thing with, especially with Rick and Morty in the last several seasons, is they've given me sort of more. They broaden the range of the character, they did that in Archer too, but when they say, oh, I think he could do this, and then they try it, and hopefully I pull it off, then they give me more stuff.
After the talk, the cosplay competitors twittered their stuff across the stage. So many unique costumes. I took pictures with Sonic, Shigo, and Marceline the Vampire Queen. Leaving out of the stage area, headed off to the left is where the art submissions were displayed. Lots of cool entries with multiple types of mediums, ranging in various sizes. Then it was time for the art contest. They announced the winners, and I made top 3 with my John Roach cover art. Second place was Allie the Artist, with their fun piece of the Possum Trash Can Do versus Litterbug. They also did a fun comic book cover, and it was full of energy. First place was Julie Kuntz, aka JK Crafting, with the fun 3D piece of the entire battle scene with the river of lava. Here are all 3 of us together. Now let's get into the speed paint of my piece. As always, I start off with the sketch, placing the characters and text while blocking out the composition. So with it being heroes and villains, I want to include my trio, Ayanna Apis, Luke Springer, and of course, John Roach himself, fighting Byrok the Brash Beetle. Getting everyone in there in the right poses was tricky. Brash Beetle needed to be attacking while getting attacked himself, but I didn't want everything to be just profile, to the side. I needed things to be dynamically placed so it read better as a composition. I went with Ayanna in the foreground blasting Brash Beetle while he grabs Luke, with John attacking the Occupy Beetle from above. Once I placed everything, I went through my usual process: outlining, blocking off colors with masks, base coloring, shading, and any special effects. This one in particular, I used warm shadows to go along with the comic book style burst background. Finished up with some text, and voila, the piece is complete. And here's the final piece. So thank you Memphis Public Library for putting this event on, as well as Art Center for being a great sponsor. I'm looking forward to more events just like this right in the city. Peace.